Welcome back to the B stream, everyone. Golden Goy. You hear me? Golden Boy and Gandhi here.
Golden Gloy.
and Gandhi
Golden proud.
bringing you game number 4. It's going to be domination, I believe, on Sovereign between ADV and Denial East.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of life here from Denial East, kind of like their counterparts Denial West. They found themselves down 2-0, and they're looking to bring it to a Game 5. They are obviously looking for a better result, though.
Yeah, and the way I feel about this game and the way I feel about Denial East is, you know, you would think that this wouldn't be the case. It'd probably be much closer. We'd probably see like 2-1, 2-2, you know, something like that. I'm pretty shocked that Denial East had to really just struggle to come back into this one.
This is gonna be interesting. So the map's gonna be Sovereign Domination, and based on what we saw in the first Dom, I obviously give it full favor to ADV. Really, just because Denial East seems a little bit lost. They don't know what to do, and like the ideal situation, if I am ADV, I say, you know what? I'm going to basically let them have B. I'm going to cap their flag, and I'm going to let them run around like chickens with their head cut off. And that's the hardest thing. That's when you know your team is good. If you can lose your home flag and you only have B and you get that random spawn either at generators or like bottom control, and you can cap within 2 respawns, you're good. If not, you're on par with everyone else.
Yeah, and that really is alarming there for both teams. Let's see how they're going to react, I should say, going into this one. Who do you want to kick it off with?
Well, I am seeing a 2 AR start here for the members of
Denial.
Yeah, but it always takes me a second. I see the U.S. and I'm like, wait, they're both U.S. And on the other side, we're seeing 2 as well. So this is just like, interesting.
Yeah, well, let's see if we're going to see shades of the strictly business matchup against FaZe, where they actually just pushed up on them and were able to cap B so quickly. It seems like Denial East is just giving up positioning, though. It's going to be a trade on that one. Fizzup's going to be left alive. One player pushing in. He does manage to get the kill, thus stopping that cap, which was critical, but no position here for them to be able to make any moves.
Yeah, they need to just play this slow. Normally we're going to see as teams who actually have C like to go into control and teams who have A because their primary spawn that's going to be pushing into generators. Both teams kind of took the opposite approach, and that's why it's kind of like a little weird right now. But I can understand it because if they kind of wanted to meet them head on. It was just polar opposite strategies.
Yeah, that's right. And something we saw in the Xfinity Denial West game where it was just, you know, counter after counter after counter, and that's just, you know, again, it's just a story of these players at this point in this competition. In competitive Call of Duty in general, they just, it's so even between all these teams.
And we do have Diabolic just getting melted, and we're actually probably going to see our first lead here if they are able to grab B, and they did. I'd like to see Flawless actually not push into bottom control. Granted, he has the call out, and he's going to be able to at least get 2 kills as long as he plays it right. I still would rather see him hold down a lane or go into Nest because he has an AR and he can just destroy. Look at where they spawn. They spawn right in C window. If he was in Nest, not only would he have cover, but he would also be able to pick him off much easier.
But you mentioned about lane control, and I do feel like Flawless is doing that, though. Or Flawless is doing that, I should say, for Denial East. And yeah, you make a great point about Diabolic there, kind of just getting reckless with it. It's like a counter play, you know, where Flawless is he's doing exactly what you suggest, and on the other side, ADV is kind of just like doing something completely different, and it's being countered.
Yep. I'm kind of stoked for this Korean barbecue to be off topic, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
I just wanted to say that too.
You crack me up, God.
You complete me.
You complete me. So now, looking here, you got Twiz 6-3, Noxide 6-5, Fizzer 4-6, and Flawless 6-4, which he had an amazing game in that Blitz matchup. They are currently going to have the lead by about 10 points. Not a lot, but at the very least, though, Denial East must be feeling pretty good here.
Yep. Just hanging out here. They got a 12-point lead and counting. And I've been sitting here flipping through ADV, and ADV's been going for the desperation flips the entire time. And although I said I would like to see the flips, I wouldn't. At this point, when you're down by 13, 14 points, you got to get control of control room. You get control of it, and you don't fly out of the nest. A lot of people, like, as soon as they get on balcony, they're just like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to jump out. I'm going to land on B, and I'm going to show them I'm the best. It's like, no. Slow it down. You get an angle, even if you don't jump on it, right on the majority of B. So just slow it down.
Yeah. I agree. You know, but that's something that players have a hard time doing.
Yeah.
You know, like you kind of get that Black Ops 2 mentality where you got to go inside of a hard point and just turn and kill everyone with an MSMC. And you see players do that from time to time. And sometimes, like you said, slow and steady wins the race, right? Why not go that route? So now with 58-41 here, 59-43 scratch that. Got about a, 16-point lead here in favor of Denial East. And they're just continuing to build that flawless, though. Just got obliterated there. So sad. But whatevs. And Noxide, he's going to find a player over by B as he continues to push forward. Seems as if we have a, just Denial East. Again, just consistency in their approach has really got them the lead. What is it going to get them to win in this game? Well,
Grounzer's actually like one-man train wrecking the entire Denial East on B. He stopped 3 different pushes as his teammates are all just around the base. So he's just been hanging out. And here's another one. He's playing this so flawless right now. No pun intended.
Grounzer, again, you mentioned him. He had a very rough game in that Blitz one.
Oh, well, this is weird.
Yeah, so, no, it's not weird, because what he's doing is he's going for the neutralization, hoping his teammates can go for that pick on B. And if he gets the flip, no, he's just going to go for that full cap. He's expecting someone right around this corner any second now.
Well, they cut the lead by a lot here, and that's huge.
Oh, my goodness.
Those were amazing shots, weren't they?
That was. Find him right around the corner. Not going to happen, though. 73-67 as ADV is going to be down by 5 points here. Maybe one more. So I think 6 points is going to be the point total.
I'm not sure.
4? No.
5? 4.
4 points. So they're going to be down by 4 points. It's anyone's game. Still anyone's ball game.
We really need a statistician as a director and just be like, oh, well, it's actually 4.
Yeah.
So we never even try to think.
Yeah, we don't try to think. We don't do math.
Nope.
We disappoint a lot of people who like math.
I'll never forget my first time casting Dom at Columbus, and I was like, oh, yeah, this team won. And they lost by like 10. And I was like, well, sometimes in life.
So Denial East, able to come out strong in the beginning.
Yep.
Gave up a little bit of a lead there.
A little bit.
Now ADV. Again, this is it. This is their tournament life on the line here, guys.
That's all the marbles.
Denial East knows their back's against the wall. ADV, they know they got only a couple points before they're able to make it into the next round here. I got to ask you, Scott, based on what we've been seeing, do you feel ADV closes this one? Because of that ending of that last Dom game?
I would like to see ADV close it out. I really would. And if you are an ADV fan, or if you like watch the streams, or you just want to see, a good series. If you're looking for a good series here, you want Denial East to win because it goes to search and destroy. And they didn't manhandle them, but they looked more fluid.
Yeah.
Than ADV did in search, like completely. Like they looked just like a fish in water, just hanging out.
Very true. And if you're wondering if you're a Complexity fan, who are you hoping for?
I think you hope for Denial East. If you're sitting back there and you're a Cole fan, you're sitting there saying, Fizzerp gets outgunned, Twiz gets outgunned, everyone gets outgunned. Period.
Yeah, and also the vocalness of Fizzerp doesn't come into play because they'll more than likely end up playing that one on main stage.
And if they don't?
But if they don't, then
Optic Complexity hasn't been in a place where they haven't had soundproof headsets in a long time.
Yeah, that's right. That's
a little bit scary.
It is. I'm telling you, this entire tournament has just been. This has been the craziest that it's been.
Yeah.
Like, who would have thunk it? Anyway.
No one.
Back to the action.
We
are going to be kicking it off with Grounzer, who led the charge for ADV to be able to come back into that game and be within 4 points of winning this, or 4 points below, but still nonetheless a good attempt for ADV in that first side. Now, let's see what he does here.
Grounzer, actually, I like this play, man. They went straight for control room, and normally, you see they want to go generators, but this side they're going control room. And as long as Grounzer, I wanted him to take the flank, but there was a guy started on B, and now he's going to hop it. Yeah, you got to hop it. I didn't see his teammate on there.
You got to get bodies on B, no matter what. If you see there's only one guy there,
this is huge.
You need help.
This is huge. So the members of Denial decided to say, you know what, let them have B. Let's give them no home flag. And now this is what I want you to see. Look at their minimap and see if they're working together on any home flag. Because if not, they're going to get just demolished.
Yeah, and they are down by a little bit.
And they're not. They're doing 2-2s.
Oh, and Diabolic ends up picking up a kill there. So it seems like they're going for whichever one sticks first, but they're leaving B open. There is going to be one guy there for defense. It's going to be Sender. He has to stay alive. It's going to be clutch. He gets the kill.
Wow,
massive
that's
win.
humongous.
They're
humongous.
going for a trip cap here. They do get C, and now they're going to have a home flag, Gandhi.
Yeah, and this is really good. Sender set up with an AR. He's watching left lane. That's the predominant spawn. And the members of Denial East have to be a little bit upset here as, oh, God. Fizzer finally won a battle, and Sender's got a pistol. Not sure what was going on there.
Sender missed. Oh, he didn't even miss. He connected, but it was just eating. Like, you know, just sponging on the shots, just absorbing the bullets.
Oh, my God. Diabolic. Finishing shots.
It seems like they're, right now, for some reason, they're getting a lot of hit markers, which is kind of weird.
The Guardians
you got that one.
This game just aren't liking them right now. Finally gets the 2-piece here. 6-1 Diabolic is, and he is just roaming around. And he's finally going to be cleaned up from the side. I got to say, though, ADV not in the driver's seat, but we've seen a lot of good looks from them. They neutralized A. I don't want to see him go for A. I want to see him grab B. I want them to grab B right now.
Yeah, but you know what, though? If you are ADV, you're thinking to yourself, well, maybe we can catch him off guard. Right now, though, they are going to be they end up losing A. Oh! They do get C. Seems like Sender ended up picking up a big kill there. He killed him with the pistol.
I was just so, I don't know why he hit Y. It was weird.
Sometimes players YY. It's just a thing.
It's a thing?
It's a thing. It's a thing.
We're a thing.
So A is going to go for Denial East. It's ADV. They're looking to close this one out here. Score is going to be 35-38. ADV, if they continue to hold this, will come back into this and will take the lead as they're only going to be down by 4 points. Now we have a 5-point lead here for Denial East. 2 down for ADV. They have bodies inside of B, but they go for the split and cap A. Brilliant play from Cosmo.
Yeah, and they have to make sure they take it here as Groundzer got cleaned up at the C flag, and now they're able to get A. They just need to keep bodies around it or send a guy B. Both teams are so committed on stopping the team from capping the home flag that they end up missing what's going on at B.
True, but if they continue to just push up like this, right, and then they get control of that A flag and just go for the split, that's not a bad call.
It isn't.
It isn't. And that play there by Diabolic wasn't a bad call. It just didn't pan out in their favor. Now you have Groundzer going after B by himself, knowing that they have to make a play happen, exchanging shots by Server. That's going to be a pickup there and an assist, but Groundzer gets picked off. And now over to Sender, who's going to be by Ness, finding one guy. He's going to have teammates for support, just drop down and give him the business. And yeah, they have to hop it.
Hop it. That's the communication right now. 2 the members down. And look at this. 3 members spawning back research here, and they are just going to be pushing up, or back computers, excuse me. And they're just going to be stuck in there. Cosmo needs to stay alive, and now Diabolic should have his way with them.
Yeah, I mean, if all goes well, they are going to go for the trip cap here, Gandhi, and it seems like they're going to be so close from getting it. They get the neutralization. B is going to be right for the picking as it is going to get taken out, so there's going to be no one capping except for ADV as they'll continue to rack on points. The score right now is going to be only 1 point in the favor of Denial East, and now it is going to be all tied up 63-59. This is Denial East tournament life on the line, 42 seconds remaining.
Groundzer's 3-12. It is time for him to really step it up here. He's going to be cleaned up by yet another guy, and now here we go. Here comes the caps on B.
Yep, that's right. And look at this. Denial East just swarmed them. They were able to make caps happen.
He used the pistol.
Gets the pistol on the kill there. That's going to be a huge pick. If they can win A, they can get control of that, but they don't win A. They got to get C now. It's 69-69, a tied game. If they hold this down, they'll get 2 points, and I think they'll tie it. No, they won't. They won't.
No. They lost by 4 points.
They lost by 4 points. Wait a minute. Yeah, they lost by 4.
Lost by 4 points. It's okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Lost by 4.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, what?
Yeah, unless there's another point there.
They lost by 2.
Yeah, they lost by 2.
They lost by 2. They lost by 2 freaking points.
Math sucks, man. I hate math. Seriously, I really do.
But no, because you had me freaked out there. I knew what the point score was.
Yeah, I second guessed you.
And then you intervened.
That's what I do.
Caused a problem.
I'm like a gnat at a barbecue.
But 2-point win there for Denial East, as they're able to stay alive, and the series goes to search and destroy, Gandhi.
You know, it's... What do you expect?
What?
It's the U.S. Finals.
What is this? Wouldn't expect any of that.
We are going to a quick commercial break. When we come back, game number 5, Search and Destroy. Will Fizz Up and Friends win, or will Diabolic and Friends win? Tweet us. Let us know. You guys have 2 minutes. Stay tuned.